Hey everybody, welcome back to The Suffering. I'm the Blues 32, and last we left off, we've gotten outside. It does not look much better than the inside. We're told to go and find the radio building. But in order to do that, we're going to have to cross the quarry. Captain Hermes Haight Cemetery. Maryland Department of Corrections. Gee, I wonder who was buried here. Captain Hermes T. Haight.
God's evil lightning.
And if that's the gas guys, this must be the electric guys.
I didn't get this step down.
Horace, I believe.
I didn't go easy. Last night, I was there. I told him not to come.
It hurts so much.
Dad was never there.
This was your life, T. How did you let it get away?
Oh yeah, blame me for everything. Like I didn't put in any effort. Ooh. TNT. It's dynamite. TNT. And I'll win the fight. Now we finally have
And then this inmate begged me to give him a weapon to defend himself. Can you believe those balls?
I let some of mine out right after the quake. Then one cocksucker tried to shiv me. Some thanks.
Typical. Wasn't for the inmates, none of us would need to be on this godforsaken rock in the first place. I gave them a chance when I first got here, but those fuckers never cut me an inch of slack.
We're no better than rabid animals. The way they treat each other, the way they treat us.
That's right. I got shit down by this punk just last week. Fuck, that's the worst. It's a goddamn zoo in there.
Oh boy.
Maybe Hargraves got the right idea.
No, that jarhead's just out of control. We had to get out of there.
Give that nut long enough, he would have started capping COs he thought didn't suck his dick good enough.
Well, you shouldn't be doing that in the first place. Hi, fellas.
Got a gun!
That's not part of the plan. That's not part of the plan. No, they're back. They're back.
I might not have been supposed to do that, but I don't know. They had it coming. Be fair, they were going to shoot me. Oh no, it's a graboid. Anybody else remember that movie? Tremors with Kevin Bacon. before anybody was like connected to him or he was like important whatsoever. I don't think he was quite at the Friday the 13th level of what the hell? How do you phrase this? Hello? Yeah, my grasp of the English language is failing me right now. He was not he was not as unknown as he was back in Friday the 13th, but he still wasn't quite, well, at Kevin Bacon level of popularity. Son of a bitch! I get the strangest feeling they're not too fond of me either. Call me crazy. I don't remember if you get twin Tommy guns. I don't think you do. I think that might be in the sequel, but maybe I'm just remembering a completely different game. I mean, why not? If he can dual-wield revolvers, why not Tommy guns? His aim, theoretically, should be just as bad. Dual-wielding guns is just not a good idea in general. It really throws off your aim. Not sure why I'm explaining this to you. And just in case the zombie apocalypse happens, you don't go and try dual-wielding guns and getting yourselves killed. Unless you fired it before, you don't know how hard it's going to kick. Oh no. I see that. I see what I saw there. No, 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 no! Ouch. He worked the cemetery for 1 week. He couldn't face it anymore. The reality that he would one day be buried under there with the rest of them. He couldn't face it. There goes the graboids again. No, fine. Oh no. Did I just shoot one of the flashbangs? If so, that's quite interesting. I hear you. Where are you? Quarry. Yeah, we'll look at those later, I suppose. Oh, god damn it. Make me mad. Bound to be more of the bastards. There always is.
Be quiet. They're listening.
Who is? What are you talking about, man?
Don't get any closer. They can hear your footsteps.
They are graboids.
Damn.
That wasn't me. Now I suppose we'll look. No, wrong one. Although, let's get a good look at the photo. Yeah, still looking good. First, let's look at the... No, we've read that one. Here
Prison
we go.
cemetery. When an inmate dies and his family does not claim the body, he is buried here. The cemetery is named after the infamous corrections officer, Hermes T. Haight. He was in charge of executions for several decades before finally killing himself in the gas chamber.
Because why
also
not?
buried here is notorious inmate Horace Gage, who savagely killed his wife on a conjugal visit. To me, the cemetery is the most bleak and depressing place on all of Carnate.
I don't think you've been around long enough.
The quarry. At the same time the prison started operation, digging commenced at Carnate Quarry. Prisoners were forced to work this quarry for 12 hours a day, cutting the rock that would be used to build the prison walls. Work conditions in the quarry were far from ideal. Inmates who complained were severely disciplined. Carnate Quarry has not been in use since the 1960s, with its mining equipment simply abandoned where it stood to rust and collapse.
That's good business. Sorry.
Burrower. These burrowers are some of the most lethal creatures I have encountered, primarily due to their ability to spring forth from the ground itself and just as quickly resubmerge. They're closely tied to the very soil of Carnate, a theme among these monstrosities. Its appearance is of a human body tied up in a gunny sack and constrained by leather straps, with deadly steel chains attached to various locations. I believe they represent those buried alive.
Sounds reasonable. I gotta keep looking everywhere, because you never know where something hidden might be. Being hidden and all. Right. Well. Surely this can only mean good things. What could possibly go wrong with encountering a giggling little girl on an island with a prison? Yeah. Shit. Ah, terrible. To hell with you all. Not now. Anyone else? Close to leveling that up again. God damn it. I don't like those things. They're annoying. Hello? That sounds like rope. A piece of rope under considerable strain. as if weighed down by, say, a human body. True enough. Oh! No, can't use it. Do it that way. Do it that way. And lucky me, it blew up in just such a way that it allows me to climb upward.
They deserve it.
My legs! You can't just leave us here!
Oh, shit. You think anybody will care?
Watch out! Cave in! Let me out! You've gotta help me! My legs!
Fucking inmates, they're not worth the trouble. Let them rot.
Give me a load. What was this about a cave-in?
Cave-in. At some point in the mid-50s, weak mineshaft support beams gave way and trapped a number of quarry workers under several tons of rubble. The official story was that the prisoners were killed instantly. Other inmates maintained that the workers survived the collapse, but no attempt was made to rescue them. The inmates were so enraged, they revolted against the COs and lynched 5 of them. What really happened may never be known.
I think it's safe to say I know now. So, I know more than you. Nye, 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 nye. I can really jump. Nah, I don't think I can reach that. Why didn't I notice that ladder before? Oh. Good. Some flares. shit. Bad plan, bad plan, bad plan. This time we run away first. Then we throw the dynamite. Crying out loud. Level up. Didn't blow up all the dynamite. Just enough for it to look really cool. Oh, for crying out loud, game. Shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Where? Ah! Ouch. Just die! Told you the knife works wonders on them. Sorry, not the knife, the shiv. God damn it. Pieces of shit. Make me very mad. Allow me to illustrate my displeasure by tearing you a new one. Hello? What just creaked open? That's disconcerting. Yes, I can grab it through the gate. You saw. Do not question my many talents.
from?
Everywhere.
I think I saw one jump out of there.
Shit. What do I do? What do I do? I don't know what good, if any, that did me. Why aren't they catching on fire? Perhaps I shouldn't have mapped the, throw button to, mouse 3. I can't remember if it's possible to save those guys. You'd be surprised how often it turns out you could. Anyway, I'm the Blues 32. This is The Suffering. TTFN. Ta-ta for now.